Number 10. Detective Bell. Taco Bell's founder, Glenn Bell Jr., has quite an interesting history. He was born shortly before the Great Depression in a small California town. During World War II, Bell served in the Marine Corps and finally founded a hot dog stand called Bell's Drive-In during the course of the late 1940s. As it turns out, the business was successful and quickly spread along the coast as he opened up one stand after another. Maybe the most interesting yet little-known fact is that Glenn Bell himself is a direct descendant to Dr. Joseph Bell, the man Sherlock Holmes was based off of. Number 9. Mexican Strikeout. On 2 occasions, Taco Bell has tried to enter the Mexican market. Both times, they failed, even after branding the items on the menu as American cuisine. In no way, shape, or form is Taco Bell like the food traditionally served in Mexico. It is incredibly rare for Mexicans to use ground beef in their tacos, except for a dish called the picadillo. Hard shells are also almost unheard of in that part of the world. The only thing remotely close is called a tostada. These are flat and colored orange, and they're often served under a layer of beans and cheese. Mexicans will also tell you that they prefer tearing off a piece of tortilla to use as a scoop, rather than rolling the ingredients into a burrito. It's no wonder Mexican Taco Bell was a total disaster. Number 8. Taco Bell and the Free Taco. The Mir space station was a Soviet spacecraft launched in 1986. It was scheduled to remain in space for no longer than 5 years, but remained there until 2001, when there was no need for it to remain funded. When it finally entered the last stages of its life, it entered Earth's atmosphere and burned to little more than rubble. Taco Bell decided this would be an excellent advertising campaign and promised a free taco to every citizen of the United States if any debris fell onto a gigantic target they had sitting in the South Pacific Ocean off the coast of Australia. The company took out an enormous insurance policy to cover the cost if the food was indeed needed to be supplied in the chances of it being hit. To the dismay of many hungry Americans, the target remained intact. Number 7. Taco Bell demolishes the cinema. The original Taco Bell was founded in Downey, California. Oddly enough, the town is also home to the longest surviving McDonald's. It was built in 1953, but this doesn't make it the original pioneer restaurant. This Mickey D's is actually the third opened, but after a period of hardship and failure, it went on to outlive the others. The place was shut down in 1994 because of poor sales and a catastrophic earthquake. But over the course of 2 years, it was restored because of high public demand. Although this fact doesn't relate to Taco Bell in the way others on this list do, it's still great to keep in mind, and it's always interesting to learn about the meager beginnings of booming businesses. Another interesting note is that the Taco Bell logo we have become so accustomed to today was created because of the Sylvester Stallone movie Demolition Man, because Taco Bell was the only survivor of the fast food wars. Number 6. Where's the beef? According to several sources, Taco Bell's beef is truly only 36% meat. The other 64% is made up of water, soy lecithin, and natural smoke flavoring. An Alabama law firm held a class action lawsuit against the franchise. They claimed that Taco Bell should be prohibited from calling their odd assortment of ingredients beef at all. The U.S. Department of Agriculture has several terms that best define what it is to be considered beef. They say it is simply chopped flesh. In the end, the lawsuit was successful, and after several inspections of various restaurants, concluded that Taco Bell must either add more beef to its recipe or come up with a new name for the arguably disgusting food they serve. Number 5. A shiny surprise. Both McDonald's ketchup and Taco Bell's hot sauce can be used to clean pennies. These condiments don't necessarily need to come from either of these chains, but it's preferred for an added polishing effect. It's not the tomatoes or spices that are found in them as the main ingredients that have any effect on the copper, but each product contains vinegar, which is a special cleaning agent for various things, including glass. When salt is added onto the substance, the penny's material is broken down and converted into copper chloride. Most coin collectors will tell you that Taco Bell is their #1 hangout for cleaning their merchandise because of how well it works on their collection. Number 4. Respect for Jefferson. Taco Bell is known for their PR stunts and unusual ways of advertising their franchise. In 2010, to advertise their new $2 meal deal menu items, Taco Bell launched a national petition on the Federal Reserve, requesting they recirculate more $2 bills. The letter reads in part, "This summer, more than ever, Americans are searching for value. Here's our solution. Cooler than a $5 bill, twice as powerful as a $1 bill. And thanks to our new $2 meal deal, only at Taco Bell can Americans get 3 items for $2, which is why we're writing to you today. Taco Bell is asking the Federal Reserve to circulate more $2 bills. As we head into the summer season, please help us better serve the American consumer by circulating more $2 bills. We'll be happy to discuss this in person. We'll bring the chicken burrito, Doritos, and Pepsi. You bring the Jefferson." Although the petition was ultimately unsuccessful, they did shine some light on the disappearing $2 bill. Number 3. Loco Convicts. A man by the name of Gary Cole claims he was the one responsible for inventing the famous Loco Tacos while doing some time in a maximum security federal prison. He so firmly believes that Taco Bell stole his idea that on May 15, 2013, Cole filed a lawsuit against several distributors of the product. He's been incarcerated since 1997 for a number of reasons and was given a 25-year sentence. In 2006, Cole sent his lawyer a document with a list of products he himself designed. In his 35-page handwritten complaint, he claims that the original list of his alleged inventions had been stolen by the United States Post Office and delivered to Frito-Lay's, among others. It's gotten to the point that both the FBI and IRS have been involved in the affair. But at this point in time, whatever is left in Cole's case has little to no merit. Number 2. California Happy Cows. According to Taco Bell's own website, they now serve over 295 million pounds of ground beef every year. The average steer yields around 570 pounds of usable flesh, with the remaining 1,150 or so pounds being parts that cannot be consumed, such as its bones and various organs. From here, you must simply divide 295 million by 570 and determine that Taco Bell slaughters at least 500,000 animals a year to supply enough of its highly questionable beef to their customers. Number 1. Price gouging. All fast food companies are great at gouging prices, but Taco Bell takes it to the extreme. At least McDonald's sells any size drink at $1 in most places. Taco Bell, on the other hand, charges nearly $2 for a large drink. It costs the company roughly 3 cents to make a large drink, the cup, straw, and lid costing about 2 cents, while the syrup and carbonated water cost about 1 cent. A soft taco will cost the company between 3 and 6 cents, depending on the person making the food, and a hard taco will cost half of that. Seeing as they have one of the highest turnover rates with its employees and also pays them some of the worst wages out of all the fast food chains, it makes you wonder where all that money is going to. Like these top 10 videos? Subscribe by clicking the annotation here and give our video a like. Have an idea for a future top 10? Leave a comment in the section below.